If you've been posting on YouTube but you're still not getting any clients, it's probably not because your videos are bad. You see, when someone finds you on YouTube, they don't just watch one video and make a decision. They click your channel, they scroll, and they look at exactly how everything is set up. And within a few seconds, they decide if you're someone they can trust or someone to just move on from. So your YouTube channel is basically your storefront, and if your storefront is messy, confusing, or even unclear, people are gonna leave regardless of if your content is good. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 7 simple fixes that help you turn your channel into something that converts views into clients. Let's get into it. So first thing we're gonna go over is the banner, and this is prime real estate. You should be telling people, or the banner should tell people who you help, what result you create in one clean line, or a simple subscribe even works. Now, this isn't that important, to be honest, but you also shouldn't ignore it. You can just add like a really quick CTA like subscribe, that even works. And if you're going to add a CTA, make it really big and make it visible for people to see. Make it very obvious that you want them to do that. Like put an arrow or make it really bold and make it really big, right? So don't try to hide it or anything, because otherwise, what's the point of having a banner? It should be very visual with a clear CTA, or you can have something funny like mine. For example, I have Elon Musk tweeting something saying, found Marquise's channel, subscribed, you should too. Something like that even works, right? Not that important, but you shouldn't ignore it either. Now, you will also want to include a CTA, like if you want, such as book a free call or join a free training, right? You can even do these two. If I wanted to do that with mine, I would probably have Elon Musk saying, book a free call with Marquise, first link below, and I would put like an arrow pointing down to, my profile picture, which, looking down from that is going to be my links. Something like that would even work, or even join free training if you have that as well. And you want to use clean fonts, a simple layout, and make sure that it matches your brand colors. Now, second thing you want to pretty much make sure is really good on your channel is your profile picture and your channel name. This is really important, right? Your profile picture is how people remember you. You want to make sure it's the same on every single platform. And I have mine the same on every platform. Besides LinkedIn, you need a more professional profile picture for that one. And mine isn't, I guess you could say, as professional, but it's easily recognizable. People can look at this profile picture, look at other socials such as Instagram and X, and they already know that it's me, Marquise Peters. And your channel name is the same way. This is your brand. This is your personal brand. How are people going to know you? What's your name, right? Because when people are looking up value, or when people like the value that you provide, they're going to look you up because they want to hear what you have to say about it, right? And so use a headshot or logo that's consistent with the other platforms, and use your name or brand, and it should be clear and easy to remember. Next thing we're going to talk about is channel description and links, and this needs to be very engaging and very interesting, really kind of pointing out to your prospect or the person who clicked on your channel to want to click on. For example, you can see mine. If you look at my channel, you're probably going to want to click on this to learn more. It's kind of like telling a story. This is exactly what it should be like. You see, at 19, I built my YouTube content agency after spending years chasing short form views, more, right? People are going to want to click this. It's like a really cool story. And then it continues. I reached millions of people, converted no one. Then I talked about switching to YouTube, how I started booking calls. Now I help other people avoid the same trap, etc. Right? So pretty much telling a story, talk about yourself, talk about actually transition from your story straight into how you help people and what you do, who you help, get really specific with your target audience. And then you can pretty much pitch at the bottom what you do and, to book a call with you, etc. And this is pretty much exactly how a description should be. And of course, your links need to be really most important links. A lot of people put their X platform first. What you want to put there is like the first link that leads into your funnel, whether it's a book a call link, a newsletter link, a free training link, etc. So for example, mine, I have a book a call link. And then if you click this again, you're going to see my free newsletter or like my free training links that leads to my free newsletter, right? And so you want to start your description with an engaging line/story, then go into who you help and the problem you solve. We went over this. Second thing you want to do is add your link to your free training or book a call page. This is going to be directly leading to your funnel. If you don't have those 2 pages, well, just any page that leads directly into your funnel, right? And then the third thing you want to have is your social links and your website below for credibility. And you want to make it look really professional and really easy to scan. For example, I have my socials here, my main social, which is Instagram, I guess. And then I have on top of that, my book call link. And you can even add the same thing here. Just keep it really consistent, keep it organized. I don't really like my socials in this first part. I just rather them go into my funnel, to be honest. And they can look me up or learn about me on other platforms if they're really interested. By the way, if you want our agency to handle everything for you, including the ideation, scripting, editing, thumbnails, SEO, and posting, all with the goal of getting you more views, more high quality leads from your channel, then click the first link below to pick your free strategy call with our agency. Otherwise, let's just get right back into the video. Next thing is your homepage and layout plus featured video. And this is going to be pretty interesting. A lot of people don't talk about this, but this is extremely important because if someone new is clicking on your channel, you want it to be very organized in a way where you're kind of bringing that person or leaning them towards a specific action. For example, if someone clicks on my channel, the first thing they're going to see see is, if you're not subscribed, of course, which you should subscribe, but if you're not subscribed, you click on my channel, you're going to see my channel trailer, right? And this is going to be my free course video. You always want to lead people into a free course or a My Story video because this is what's going to convert people the most, right? You always want to funnel your main videos, your shorter videos to your long course or your My Story video. This is going to help you build rapport. You're going to spend a lot of time with your audience and you're going to convert them the best in these videos. And then after a channel trailer, you want to pretty much, have it in a way where it's organized videos, then a popular videos, then a playlist that pretty much explains your unique mechanism, which for me is, how I help other people get clients to YouTube. And I guess for myself, I have posts here because I do YouTube community posts. There's a video coming out on this soon. It's going to be really good. You guys are going to like that one. So of course, your featured video should be for new viewers and returning subscribers. I don't have one for returning subscribers just yet. I'm still deciding what that should be. It's probably going to be like a VSL or maybe like a video that will help, lead people into my offer, but I would like mine to be a bit longer on the longer side. And for new viewers, of course, you want it to be a free course or a My Story video. What you could also do for the returning viewers is have your most best performing video right there. And then you could probably replace it with the VSL or something really interesting that you think returning viewers would click on and they would probably convert from if they actually watched it. Now, next thing, and you don't want to leave your homepage completely empty. You want to structure it with sections like start here or client results or a how-to playlist or most popular videos. And I'm going to show you an example of this. A channel that does this extremely well is going to be Instantly AI. For example, here, there's SaaS tool. So it might be different if it's, you're in a different niche or maybe you have a different product or service, but they have a start here section. And this is really interesting because if someone clicks on this channel, they're going to automatically click on this tutorial, right? And this is pretty much a free course, you could say. This would be like your free course or your My Story video. And you could probably do this, like start here, have your free course video, and then funnel all your other videos into this free course video because that's going to increase your session time. YouTube is going to promote your videos a lot more. People are going to build rapport and they're going to go into offer, book a call, join your newsletter, etc. And of course, you want to use playlists to organize your videos so viewers immediately see where to start and what to watch next, which actually leads me to the next point that I want to talk about, playlists. Right? So these should be really organized. For example, here on my other channel, you can see I have a new channel this time and I want to make this one a lot more niche on YouTube marketing. You can see, for example, though on my old channel, I have, playlists about how to get clients to YouTube in 2026, how to get SaaS customers with YouTube. This is very specific. That's why it's under the actual generalized one, as well as I have case studies and client results. You want to keep it organized. And then I have how to get AI agency clients to YouTube. And on my new channel, I only have how to get clients through YouTube in 2026, but soon you'll be seeing a lot more case study videos, client interviews, etc., things like that, right? And you want to create them based on your viewer's journey. For example, we're on YouTube or client case studies or behind the scenes, right? Keep it based on your viewer's journey. Like think about the funnel as well. We're on YouTube, very generalized. Client case studies, behind the scenes, just something like middle of the funnel, right? Something that gets a little more specific, but isn't too generalized and isn't bottom of the funnel videos. And each playlist should lead people deeper into your funnel, not just give them more content to scroll past. Next thing we're going to be talking about is shorts and posts. And a lot of people say you should separate them from your main channel. And I used to say that as well. I said that in my other video, actually, 5 secrets about millionaire YouTubers. It's not a bad thing. But if the thing is, if the shorts go viral, it's going to be a really horrible thing because it's going to mess up your retention span on your longer form videos. People who scroll shorts don't tend to watch long videos, so they're most likely going to mess up your watch time, your retention time, your session time, and YouTube won't promote your video as much. So what I preach is create a separate shorts channel if you want to use them for reach, because in the case that it goes viral and it does extremely well, you don't want that to mess up your actual other videos. And plus, you don't really want those people who have a short retention span to watch your longer videos anyway. But those bigger YouTubers, those bigger millionaire YouTubers, they do have shorts, but because they're so generalized, because they're so well known, they can actually be able to afford the, people who don't watch as much, because there's always going to be a ton of people who watch the whole entire thing. And as for the post tab, you pretty much want to use this to stay top of mind between uploads. So treat it like a mini LinkedIn feed, right? So post client wins, talk about YouTube tips or polls that drive engagement. You pretty much want to use this as top of the funnel, or just reminding people that you're still you're still you're still alive, you're still posting videos, you can still help them solve the problem that they're trying to solve themselves through watching your videos. And I'm going to drop a video about the YouTube community post soon. Just keep an eye open for that and just, subscribe so you can be notified when it comes out. So your YouTube channel is the first impression people get before they ever talk to you. And if it's not set up the right way, well, no amount of posting is going to help you fix that. So fix these 7 things first. Make sure your channel is clear. Make sure it's easy for people to understand what you do and who it's for. And make it obvious for someone to understand what they should do next. And once that's dialed in, your videos will start working a lot harder for you. So if you want help setting this up the right way, click the first link below to work with my agency. Otherwise, you can click this video here because YouTube thinks you enjoyed this video a lot more.